What up, Blended? What up, family? How y'all doing today? Today, man, what's going on? It's Saturday. You know, Saturday early afternoon, working on this van first of all. Got some stuff coming for y'all later. Some fun stuff, some exciting stuff. You know, some pranks, maybe challenges. A few things going on later on. But right now, I'm working on a 2004 Chrysler Town & Country minivan. It needs a water pump. It's leaking fluid. Show you what we got going on here. What we got to do to get this out of here. First off, we got to remove part of the air cleaner. Have to take this as the motor mount. Take that off because the motor has to drop down a little bit. I'm gonna show you where the water pump is. We come under here. Underside, the water pump sits right here. So you have to drop the motor down a little bit to expose that and get that out. Once again, like I said, I'm gonna start by taking the this air cleaner off of here, removing that, and then taking the motor mount off so we can get the motor to drop down. Let me get that done. Right back. All right, family, got the part of the air cleaner off. Remove the 3 bolts that hold the motor mount on. Also remember, before you do this, you have to have a jack under the oil pan so the motor doesn't drop down all the way, and you can release it and lower it down as low as you need to get to that water pump. So we got that off of there. Air cleaner bolts out. I'm gonna drop the motor down a little bit so we can expose the water pump. Okay, fam, got the water pump down right there. Got it down a little farther. You want to keep the belt on. Keep the belt on to keep the tension on the water pump when you take the bolts off the pulley, so it doesn't just spin. So we can get those bolts out of there, pull that off, and then show you the actual water pump and what's leaking. Okay, we got the bolts off of the pulley for the water pump. There's about there's like 5 bolts holding the water pump on. You gotta take those 5 bolts off. Try to slip it out. If it doesn't come out, we have to lower the motor a little more, get it slide out. But that's where we're at right now. Like I said, we got the belt off. Got the pulley loosened up, bolts off of the pulley. Now I take the 5 bolts off of the water pump. Leaking on the bottom end of it. Get that done. Show you the water pump. Probably loose inside or the seal wore out, but that's what's leaking. Let me get that off and I'll show you that part. Also, before you take that water pump off, start loosening those bolts up. Make sure you have a catch pan, a drain up under there, because there will be fluid in there in that engine and it will come out unless you want to clean your floors, which that's cool too. But I'm gonna put a pan under here, catch that fluid, so we can catch that stuff. I don't want it all over my floor, but get that done. All right, family, got the water pump out. If you look, I mean, like right there, that's where the gasket was starting to seep at. The rest of the gasket looks fine around it, but on the bottom here, it started getting messed up. So it was leaking right around there. There's where the water pump goes. Then I have to clean that off, clean the rust off of that ring, clean all that around there, and then put the new one back up in there. But you know, just what we do. This is not an easy job, especially when you're doing it on your back or on the ground. Doing it in the shop, it's a lot easier because you can stand up above you. But when you're doing it on the ground, it's not that fun. But it can get done. Just take some time. Like I said, still got antifreeze dripping. Gonna clean that up, get it all fresh and clean. And then we have, this is the new water pump. Be putting on. So get that cleaned up, get it put back on. let you see that. This job takes about, you do it on the ground like this, it takes about 2 hours. Just trying to get your hand in the spots, get all the bolts out, get everything put back together, but we're gonna get it done. You want to take just like a gasket scraper and scrape this off of here. Get it all cleaned up. You do not want anything restricting the new gasket from sealing when you put the new water pump on, because it will cause leaks again if you don't get this all cleaned up. It's just scraping it off. If you have some sandpaper, some fine sandpaper, you want to use that too to just get it cleaned up even more. But you want to make sure it all comes off of there. Cause like I say, if you don't get it off of there, it will leak again. You don't want that problem. Tear it all back apart again, doing the job all over again. You don't want that. So get that cleaned off. Alright, well, you put the new gasket back on the water pump. You want to get like some RTV sealer, some gasket sealer, just to put in a couple spots, just to make so the gasket doesn't fall off when you put it back in there. Like I said, you don't want to tear this thing apart, put it back on again. So you want to just put a few spots. Just so the gasket stays in place, just like that. And now we're gonna put it back in. I'm gonna put it back together. We got the new water pump back on, got the pulley back on. Just gotta tighten the pulley up, put the belt back on. Of course, and new water pump, the pulley's back on. Still gotta route the belt back up, do all of that. Yeah, I don't like routing the belts. They're a problem or a pain, especially when it's just the engine's this tight. It's not a lot of hand room, hand cramps and all that kind of stuff. But we're gonna get it done. Get this vehicle back to the customer so she can ride for the weekend. Cause right now, before this, she wasn't really rolling. She was overheating, all kind of stuff. But just playing with a little car work, fam. You know how we do. It's just we'll get everything back together, get the belt routed back, get everything tightened down, get it started, make sure she's not leaking anymore. Love y'all. Alright, we got the belt back on, got the bolts tightened down for the water pump pulley. Now we need to go back up top and put the jack the motor back up so we can put the motor mount back together to stabilize the engine, and then put the air cleaner on, put our little funnel right here on the radiator so when we fill it up it doesn't overflow. Goes on there so you can burp the system, get all the air out of the system. But first off, we gotta, like I say, put the bolts back in the motor mount, get that motor stabilized again before we can start anything up and check it out. So jack the motor back up, get that done, and we'll get this baby started. Alright fam, got the motor mounts tightened back down, gotta put the air system back on, air cleaner, put that back on. Then we can get some fluid in this bad boy and see, make sure she don't leak. So, how has your Saturday been going today? Mine, well, you know, just getting some work done. Gotta get cleaned up. Gotta cut my hair, shake it up, get my purdy on. So we can get some different videos out tonight. Some fun stuff. You know, have a little excitement. Get some labs going on. This is Saturday morning, you know, working on vehicles. Fun, fun, fun. There I am. Alright. We're gonna put this in here so we can get some fluid in this bad boy and make sure she don't leak. Just like that, take that off. Now we're gonna keep the tire off and make sure everything is, the belt's routed right, the water pump's not leaking. Keep all that off of there until, make sure there's no leaks in it. Fluid gets up to operating temperature. The thermostat, make sure the thermostat opens up, fluid gets all back in the engine. Make sure this mug is just ready to roll, so when she comes picks it up, there's no issues. She's not stopping, getting stuck, not stopping on her, not overheating on her. But so for now, we're gonna fill it up, start it up, let it run for a little bit, and go from there. But hope y'all having a good Saturday. I'm doing alright today. Like I said, once I get this done, get my shave on, get my hair all cut up, shade cut off, and then get some fun videos out for today. Do some fun stuff. That's what it's about. Once I get this burped out, man, we'll take it for a test drive, make sure she's alright. Be done with this. And that's just putting the water pump on a 2004 Chrysler Town & Country with a 3.3. It takes a few hours, especially like I say, if you don't have a lift in your back, it takes a few hours, but it can be done. It's just you get dirty, you get pretty nasty doing it, but that's what it is. Got it running, family. Just making sure that this burps out. I mean, eventually you'll see bubbles come up to the top. This means it's burping out. Alright, you see it running, family. There's no leaks under there yet. But she's running, waiting for the thermostat to open up to fluid get back in the engine. Got it all back together. Let the system burp itself. Like I said, there's an air bubble right there, just coming out of the system. And you know, this is how we do. Got this vehicle back running, like I said. We're gonna make sure there's no leaks in it, get it back to her so she can ride for the rest of the weekend. Another car video. Thank you, man, for everything that you guys have done or doing. Love and support. Letting people know about us. We just enjoy you and all that you do. Say hi.
Hi.
There she is. She just give me support in the vehicle. Give me a little support. But that was another car video, family. Need some work done, let me know. I can hook you up. But once again, we gotta subscribe, turn notifications on,
Like,
comment,
and share.
everybody,
Everyone.
we do it all. You know, we got it all. We got a little bit of everything. We do it all here. In this channel, we do it all. Love this family.
Life. It's just
This life,
chaos.
man. Chaotic life. But
what it is.
in spirit fingers, we out of here.